Hi. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about racism. And I want to start by reading a comment that was posted to my immigration debate video. In discussion with this other person, I talked about criminalizing, not that I support this, but criminalizing employers who hire illegal immigrants. And my response to this was really that our prison system couldn't possibly handle the influx of employers turned criminals if we were to do so. And this person responded by saying this: "You have a point about the prison system, and as much as I hear people calling me a racist, I am not. I welcome anyone here as long as they do it legally. This is why there is a process in place to become a citizen." And then he goes on to say something else that I don't think really bears repeating here. But I really want to focus in on the phrase, "I hear people calling me a racist. I am not." To say that one does not have a racist bone in one's body is more often than not false. We all have certain prejudices, certain assumptions. We all believe in certain stereotypes, whether we like to admit it or not. But the test of character is how we handle those beliefs and those thoughts. Do we allow those prejudices to control what we do and what we say? Or do we try and confront them? Why do I feel this way? Why do I think this? What makes them so different from me? What would I be like if I were in their situation? These are the kinds of questions we should be asking ourselves, instead of calling each other racists or bigots or whatever. I just don't believe that we have no inherent prejudices. But as I've just said, what we do about those prejudices speaks volumes to who we are as people. And I think that a lot of people who are saying they're not racist but are against illegal immigration, not that they're just against it, but that they're against it so passionately, so vehemently, yeah, I think they've got some prejudices that they really need to explore and come to terms with and hopefully overcome. America was founded on certain principles. One of those principles was diversity. Well, okay, maybe not completely when the country was founded, because enslaved hundreds of thousands and millions of people, but I think modern America is certainly founded on the principle of diversity. Going back to the Civil Rights Movement and the Voter Rights Act, so 1964, 1965. But America is strengthened by diversity, not hindered by it. We should accept and embrace our differences, rather than reject them and hide from them. And I think if people were more willing to look at their own prejudices, this immigration debate would not be quite as heated as it has become. And you've heard, I'm sure many of you have already heard the exchange between Senator John Cornyn and Senator John McCain about the immigration debate. And John McCain used an expletive to John Cornyn, and John Cornyn basically said John McCain really had no right to be there because he had missed votes and was off on the presidential campaign trail rather than actually being in the Senate to actually participate in the debate. But when I was born in LA, I knew plenty of Hispanic people, Mexican, Central American. My stepmother is Peruvian, and she did come here legally. I think what these people have to offer can only help this country, not hurt it. So I ask people to really take a good, long, hard look at their own set of beliefs and confront those that stem from prejudice, bigotry, racism, or hatred. Thank you.